Hello students, today we are practicing note making. It's in your syllabus and it is of 8 marks. Note making is the skill of making notes from a passage or from the teacher's lecture. The teacher delivers lecture and you have got no time to just write it as it is. So at that time note making is a skill that helps you. So first of all we are just talking about the format of note making. As we have said, it is of 8 marks. It's first of all comes heading, that is of 1 mark. Next is subheading, and below the subheadings comes notes, that is of 2 marks. And in notes, numbering and indenting is of 1 mark. Indenting means leaving a gap, and we will tell you later on. Then is abbreviations, that is of 1 mark, and summary, that is of 3 marks. So first of all, title. We have attached a paragraph also for practice here. So first of all, read that paragraph, and in that paragraph you will come to know about the main thing you must concern about a note making is that first of all read the passage at least 2 times, and at that 2 times just underline the main points. Whatever the main points are you see as important, or the clauses that you see that you think as important, underline them. And you can know, after reading the passage 2 times, you can know about what is the title about. That will be your title, or you can say heading. So in the paragraph that is attached with this video, the title you can better know is the headache. So write the title headache here, and or you can think of your own title. It means if I am writing the title headache, you can write the title headache and their treatment. Next comes subheading. Subheading, and this is a numbering. What numbering and intending we are talking about? This is a numbering. Now in your first extract, first passage, when you read that passage, you came to know that in the first passage types of headache is mentioned. So it is the subheading, types of headache, and then leaving a blank gap here. This is the indenting. This is known as the indenting, leaving a gap from the subheading. You have written subheading here and you are writing the notes here, leaving a gap. So take it as 1 and the notes as 1.1. Now you are writing these notes: types of headache, tension headache, 1.2 migraine headache, and the word which is coming again and again, or you think some of the words you are writing as abbreviations, underline them, or you can write number 1 also here or number 2 also here. So this will be used later on. Next, second number. In the second part, you have while you are reading, you come to know that the paragraph is divided into types of headache, and then its symptoms of tension headache, and then symptoms of migraine headache. So just give them a suitable headings. You just divide them according to your own wishes. Second one, we are just taking symptoms, then leaving a gap here also 2.1, then tension headache we are taking, and we are taking the symptoms as 2.1 and 2.1.1, 2.1.2, leaving again a longer gap. We are mentioning the symptoms of tension headache here. Again you see that we have used the abbreviation NCK and SHLD. Here in notes, no helping verb is used, no subjects are used, no full sentences are used. Just in case you are writing in the summary there is headache in the there is pain in neck and shoulders, no need to write there is. It will not be written in notes. Without any helping word, in very short words, the notes will be written. Again, I have left a blank here. You can write your own point, whatever you want to write according to you in this 2.1.2 part. Then again we come to 2.2, the second type, migraine headache. Again leaving a gap here, you can write here symptoms of migraine headache. So in that sequence you can write first heading, second heading, and the third heading treatment. These subheadings should not exceed 4 or 5 points. There should be only at least 4 or 5 points, 4 or 5 subheadings. And notes also, these also should be 3 or 4 points, not exceed 6 or 7 or 8. Then we come to abbreviations. Write abbreviation, and that abbreviations which you have used and numbered them also. According to that number, you will be writing these abbreviations and their full forms. Second is we have written MIG, then its full form, NEC, NCK, and also we have used and also. We can use these abbreviations also, and according to that, here also and here also abbreviations should not be less than 4. And it should not also exceed 10 or 15. It should not look good. It will not look good if you are writing 10 or 15 or 20 abbreviations. Take at least 7 or 8 abbreviations in a passage. Then its summary, that should be up to 80 words, and in summary you must cover all the important points with a meaning. These points should be meaningfully written to prepare the summary. Then next point, the author's ideas. The ideas in the passage that are written and the key points and the main points should be accurately represented. Nothing should be left. That is very important in the passage. And the main thing, don't use your own comments in the summary. Your own point, your own views, your own comments must not be written in the summary. That summary will be according to the passage and the author's ideas only. So hope you have understand how to make notes, how to this practice note making. Now we have attached a note making for practice also, a passage for note making for practice also. You can see here these highlighted words with red. This is a passage. Read the passage carefully from this video and you can see these words in red. These are the underlined. When I have told you earlier also in the starting that when you are reading the passage, underline the main points. So here online on this, in this video you can't underline this, so that's why these important words that are written in red. So you can know these are the main points here, and according to it, when you read it, you can know about that these are the main points and how you differentiate it between subheadings and notes. So here practice this from this passage. You can read this whole passage and on the basis of your reading the passage, make notes on it using abbreviations wherever necessary. Supply a suitable title. The title, we can write the title on the top also, and we can write the title after the notes also. As you see here, they have written a identification and we were writing headache, types of headache. So the subheadings could be your own also. Don't panic about that student has written identification and I am writing types of headache. Your headings could be your own, according to your own. It can't be same for all of the students. So next, as you see here, causes and this indenting is here, this gap is here. They are writing ABC and we have mentioned 1.1 or 1.2. Need not panic about that also. It does not matter what you are writing. You can write ABC or you can write 1.1.1 or 1.1.2 like that. Now they have written the title after the notes. You can write on the top also before the subheadings or you can write after this. It doesn't matter at all. And last, abbreviations could be written before the summary or after the summary as well. It doesn't matter, but don't leave anything. It means do not forget to write abbreviations or notes or anything. So it is a summary. As you can see, these are the complete sentences without any abbreviations. Don't use abbreviations in summary. Take complete sentences having the full meaningful sentences that cover all the important points of the passage. Hope you practice this note making, and I hope you will understand it completely. Have a nice day.